YouTube, this is Tyrone Trinity, the Diesel Soldier, and today we're going to talk about how to maximize your SEP program or the Snap-on Excellence program. So without further ado, let's go. So if you guys don't know what a Snap-on Excellence program is, it's a program by Snap-on to offer to students who are in trade school in either community college or for-profit school like UTI, YOTech, or all other school that's not supported by state. And basically, Snap-on offers 50 to 60% on tools, hand tools, and 30 to 60% on cordless and diagnostic tools. So, how can you join? The first thing you do is you gotta join, and join you have to be enrolled in on the schools that I mentioned, and this schools have to be credible by your state. So again, if it's not credible by the state, for example, like Penn Foster, that is an online school. They might not like give you a I don't know if they're gonna give you a discount for that kind of schooling. But again, on your first day of school, basically get your instructor's email. So when you fill out the Snap-on Excellence program page, it says sign up. You basically have to fill them out correctly because a lot of people say, "Hey, I filled this out, but I haven't got back from you yet." Well, because they didn't put like a dot or something, they misspelled a name. Then that's gonna take a minute. So one of those things you gotta keep an eye on is have the right information by instructor, his email, his phone number, correct phone number. But make sure you use his like office phone number because some instructors they don't like to be bothered by these guys using their personal phone numbers. Some instructors are cool enough to provide their personal number to their students so that if they have any question. So don't take too much advantage of that. So have respect to your instructor and give them their office number. So after that, your Snap-on handler, which is very important, they will approve that if you are credible and you are enrolled to that class. And usually this lasts up until 3 months after your schooling. So, and after that, you can basically, not use it anymore. And one a couple of things that I knew have to mention is that be careful buying tools for people and don't make a business out of this by using your Snap-on tool discount to buy for somebody else and make money out of it, because if you do get caught, you will get caught. If you will get kicked out of the program, if in the apprenticeship program for your work, that could be a big problem because if you can't finish your schooling because you got kicked out, you might get fired too. So again, be wary of this situation. Maybe buy one or two tools, but don't make a business out of it because again, it's gonna be really bad if you get caught. So be careful. Again, use it wisely and use it to your advantage. And then, so here's a couple of things to do to maximize your Snap-on Excellence program. First thing you can do is have a list. Have a list of the tools that you need and might want in the future. Always have a list. If you guys watch Flat Rate Master, I followed his step-by-step program on when it comes to tools because he's been in the industry for a while. Why the hell not follow the guy who's done it before? So here's just get a list. Besides your basic hand tools like 3/8 drive, half-inch drive, know what you need. Knowing what you need will cut the cost, and you have more of a plan on financial plan on how you would spend on your tools. I'm not saying I did that because I went crazy on mine, but these are one of the advice I can give to you, which one of my coworkers actually followed, and he's in apprenticeship program with me until he quits because the other dealership pays more. So shout out to that guy. I'm not gonna say his name, but so have a list, and what I would say is spend your money on hardline items and hardline items and high warrantable items like wrenches and ratchets. Ratchets are considered high warrantable items because they do tend to break. I know with people, somebody would comment in here, well, I've been using my ratchets for like 12 years now, I ain't break. Well, shit happens. So you got to be prepared for it. Buy high warrantable items from Snap-on because they are a lifetime warranty. With that said, be careful of buying cordless tools because cordless tools only have a year warranty. And also, in added to that, some dealers they don't honor tools, especially cordless tools, that is bought from the Snap-on Excellence program website. Because if you guys don't know that being a tool dealer is a business of lending out tools. Until the day you paid for that tools completely, it's not really yours yet, and they basically lending it out to you. So talk to your tool dealer if they are cool enough to warranty your tools first before you buy it at the Snap-on Excellence program, because I am the first-hand victim of this. When my CT761 Snap-on 3/8 drive wrench with the rocker switch, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, it broke and started smoking out of nowhere. I was flabbergasted because I just used it like how it's supposed to be used. Granted that I might have dropped it a couple of times, but who hasn't dropped their tools a couple of times? So when I approached the dealership, he told me, when I approached a tool dealership, he told me like, hey, I can't warranty your tools because first, it's expired. It's 2 weeks expired. And that made me furious because the reason why I bought the Snap-on is because of the Snap-on name, that they will warranty everything. Until I understand the business, that he had to explain it to me, because I didn't buy off of him. He can't really warranty it because he might lose money. So what I end up doing, long story short, is the dealer caught me a deal. He got the tool fixed, still getting it fixed by the way, and he got it fixed, and basically I had to pay about $75 just to warranty and get, not really warranty, but get the tool paid for. Repaired. So again, be careful on this. But one of the things that you can buy, I think a good buy for a tech or beginner tech, is a really good multimeter. I'm talking about like the best one they have. Try to invest on that, because if you want to grow in this industry, especially on the way that we're going right now, we are going into like EV or electric vehicle. You want to buy a really good multimeter. And that's one of those things that you need to get as a beginner tech. Or if you are a veteran tech, you need a good multimeter if you want to grow in this industry. So, and the next one that I want to say is that, like I said in the beginning, know your tool dealer's contact information, because if you guys don't know, on the Snap-on Excellence program, they don't offer a lot of stuff, but really the basic stuff that you need. And the reason why you want to know also your tool dealer's contact information, especially his phone number, is that when you buy a tool cart or a toolbox, it's going to be a little bit more of a work. It's not going to be a pretty straightforward, because first of all, is the toolbox you're going to buy available right now. I don't know if you guys don't know, COVID is affecting production in the most extreme level. My toolbox, which I bought in April, this is last year. I don't know about now. 2020, April of 2020. I bought the toolbox. I got it a week after I started, and my boss was furious because I don't have any tools. But a tool cart, which has wrenches and some basic um, 3/8 drive, half-inch drive. I didn't even have a power tool like a ratchet because I just don't have anything. And well, I have it, but I just can't secure it inside a toolbox. And I don't know if I can trust the people around me to not jack my shit while I'm at work. So, or I'm at home. So that's what happened. So just be wary that one of those things that you want to know is his information because you want to track your toolbox or is the color that you want. I guess on all the colors, the bright colors that you need, that you want, if you want a toolbox or a tool cart, be aware that some of the tool cart or the toolboxes or even tool are going to be limited right now because of the current situation that we have. So it's good to have a good contact with your tool handler. And another thing is, before I go to the actual screen and show you guys, is to get the tools that is not offered or is not available on the Snap-on Excellence Programs website. So let's go flip the screen and check it out. And this is a tutorial. If you guys want to stay on, stay on. If you don't, that's cool too. But here's a tutorial. Go to Snap-on the SEP program. The tools that they have here is very limited. Like if you go to, let's just say a 3/8 drive, let's go to 3/8 drive tools, let's go to ratchets, and let's go to 80 dual 80 technology if it loads up. All right, so as you can see, there is no hard handle in here. You got the comfort grip, yes, you got the hard handles. This is like the basic stuff for the students to have. So you cannot expect to have the tools for the hard handles and all that stuff for you to be available. So this is one of the reasons why you should have your tool dealer's contact information. It's because you can go to snapon.com. Just type on Snap on Google and then basically hand tools, right? So what you can do is just go to the 3/8 drive, what's the ratchets, and go to the hard handle. I love the hard handle, so I always go for it. So as you can see, this is the options that they have for hard handle, and a lot of these, most of these are going to be 50 to 60% off, depends on the color. So like the basic colors, they would have like the blue or the black ones, they would probably range from 55 to 60% sometimes. These are not real numbers, I know on top of my head. It's just a base observation that I have ordering from Snap-on Excellence program using this kind of technique. So let's just pick this right here. And what you can do is literally copy the part number and then go to your email. And then you can compose your email right here. So basically just right here, my Snap-on handler is, and then let's just say add to cart. And then just copy and paste the part number. And basically, have a little message like, "Hi Bob, please add this to my cart." Okay, so that, actually, I have this tool, I have that on my cart already, so let's just look at another ratchet that I really want. So let's just say I want this round head ratchet that's a hard handle. Let's do that. Copy this. Come on. Then copy it. Control paste. 100D, then at least be courteous and say thank you. Thank you. And you're done. My take on getting a snap-on toolbox or a tool cart. My advice on this is that you don't buy a toolbox right away. I would buy a tool cart because a really good tool cart will come a long way in your career. I've seen this on most of the people in my shop. They have their tool cart for like 20, 30 years already, and they upgraded a toolbox. And toolbox is one of those things that like really replaceable, and a really good tool cart can last you for a while, and that's why I bought a Maximizer tool cart. If I had to redo it again, I would have got a snap-on tool cart, the split top drawer one, and that's probably way better than the Maximizer tool cart, or it's probably better than the toolbox that I have, which is just for excess tools. So my plan, if I had to do it again, I would have got a really good toolbox for like $1,000 and like buy a Husky for my excess toolbox. And so literally think about the hard purchase you're gonna have, because toolbox are something that like will cost you a lot of money. That the 55-inch KCP 1422, if that's the part number. If it's not, I will correct it. But that right there cost me about $4,000, and I'm not saying it's not doing its job, but I could have bought a way cheaper tool box for a lot more storage than that. But you know, it was an impulse buy. I really wanted to get it started, and it's one of those things that you should not get caught on. It's the good tool kind of thing. So think about practicality all the time, and that is getting a really good tool cart. For excess tools, I would just get like a Husky or an Icon or a Harbor Freight. I know a lot of people would kind of get me for this, but I don't care. This is the most practical thing for a newer tech to maximize their money, because not a lot of people are as blessed as, you know, people that have money already going to the industry. So right here is one of the couple of things that you can maximize your discount. And if you can go however you like, and it's just that the reason why I made this video is, especially this video, is because a lot of students have been blinded by the tool dealer part that you had to pay payments, but what they don't know is that until you pay for that tool, it like fully paid, that tool is basically not yours. That toolbox is not yours unless you paid it off. And what's good about the Snap-on Excellence program is that you can use a credit card, which is a double entendre if you know how to use your credit card wisely. You can basically use a credit card with $22,000 limit and then spend that on the basic needs, pay it off, and while you're doing that, you actually building credit, and that is good for your future. And credit history is everything. So while going to the tool truck is also a good thing for things that you really need right now, it's not bad, but the tool truck credit is sometimes a little bit way too excessive on the pricing. Like, let's just say the Lyle carbide scraper. The carbide scraper is, you can get that in Amazon for like $20. When it hits Mac or Matco, it hits $60, and that's tremendously overpriced. And that's why I'm always about practicality. A lot of people are against Amazon and all that, but some things are good buying at Amazon. We want to support USA products. We want to support local businesses, that's all good and dandy, but at the same time, we want to eat too. And we can do that we can support the American economy by using the Snap-on Excellence program, and also help the future students or future mechanics or techs in the industry also. So that is about it for this video. If you like this video, man, come on, support, click that subscribe button, and like this channel. If you have any input, comment down below, because this is my first time doing this kind of thing. If you have more content like this, then let me know in the comments, and then if I had to improve some things, maybe the audio is a little bit off, let me know in the comments. So that's about it. Again, my name is Tyrone Trinity, the Diesel Soldier, reminding you guys that knowledge is a tool, use it wisely. Peace!